what did Trump do in his interactions with Milley that were, in the slightest respect, dictatorial? And by contrast, what did Milley do from his position? So apparently, according to an in-depth article in the Atlantic Monthly, Milley had gotten some information that the Chinese were worried that the U.S. might launch a surprise attack. Now, let's say that's true. Milley's job is then to take that information and go to Trump and say, listen, the Chinese are evidently worried about this. He doesn't do this. He keeps the information to himself. In fact, he calls up his Chinese equivalent and tells them that if it is the case that the U.S. were launching a surprise attack, Milley would make sure that it was not a surprise attack at all, because he would tip off his Chinese equivalent that the attack was coming. Now, I mean, think about this. Now, Trump evidently got into some hot water and provoked some screams when he said that in the old days, this would be a treason punishable by death. Now, Trump didn't call for, the death of Milley or but rather he said that this is something that Trump was almost saying that our society has become so soft that it doesn't take these things as seriously as it once did. And I think Trump is quite right about that. Imagine if Abraham Lincoln had discovered that the top general of the Union was in secret communication with Jefferson Davis or with Robert E. Lee, and told them there's an attack that we're planning in Gettysburg, but don't worry, I'll give you the heads up before our troops. I mean, Lincoln would have called for that guy to be court-martialed immediately. And so I don't think that Trump is wrong in saying that the person acting as a wannabe dictator isn't one Donald J. Trump, but is in fact General Milley.